Willie and Randolph on Yammer Jagr. Hi, Willie.
Hey, guys. I was just calling to see if you guys thought we should re-sign Jagr because I got a huge Jagr.
No, I don't think we should re-sign Jagr. I think he's a perfect rental. Perfect rental.
See, I've said that from the beginning. First of all, the cap's coming down, and I don't want to see him taking up a spot that can go to someone else that you can develop for the longer term. If and when you get to the point at the trading deadline next year where you want to bring in another veteran guy, fine. Find the next Jagr.
Find the next Jagr.
Or, better yet, bring Jagr back again if you want, if he's on a one-year deal somewhere. To me, perfect rental. Like what let's not do what we've criticized Chiarelli for, which is locking everybody up and giving no real urgency or impetus or incentive to the group you have. You got to keep them on their toes a little bit.
And go for an upgrade. Go for a guy who's a little younger than 43 and who moves a little bit better.
He does look old at times.
No question.
I know you said game. Even last night, I was looking at him going, there were times where you look at him and he looks like he is sucking wind, Mike. He just looks gassed.
We've got Brian in the car. Yes, Brian.
Yeah, I just want to touch up. I love the no commercials in the overtime. It's absolutely wonderful.
Agreed. What's not to like?
Also, I think Toronto, they're a very hard-hitting team. I'm a Bruins fan. Don't get me wrong, but they look like they hit pretty hard. And I think Sagan's having a problem with that.
I don't know if it's the hitting. I mean, have you seen Tyler Seguin getting lit up in this thing, Mazz?
No.
Not really.
No, I think I told you my biggest gripe with Seguin, and I felt this way for a few months now, is that if he doesn't beat you with speed, he doesn't go to anything else. He does the same thing over and over and over again. And I would just like to see him develop a little bit of poise. Just slow down. You don't have to beat everybody by blowing past them all the time. They've got you figured out. So make an adjustment. Make a play.
And now, he's playing worse than he is. He's, now he's squeezing it or pressing and to the point where he can't hit the ocean. Again, he had the puck on his stick with 3 seconds left after a weird bounce all alone. And he couldn't even put it on net. He missed it by 2 feet wide. And that's not, he's better than that. So he's better than he's playing. But I still think, this is a reality check. Hopefully for him, but for everyone who assesses him and thinks, we got the next Patrick Kane here or something. This kid's a long way away. A long way. He's not even as good as Phil Kessel right now. So start with that. Right?
It just feels like the whole year there's been no improvement there. No real improvement. And you talk about the chance that he missed, which the other one, and I don't know if you remember, Horton at one point had the puck all alone.
God.
And he didn't hit the net. And I was, oh, my gosh, I was ready to jump out a window.
But on Horton. He's been pretty good.
Yes, and you know what? You know what I notice in this series too. Like you watch him during the regular season, and obviously he goes through the motions, but you tend to view him as a power forward. Well, last night, and maybe it's just me, Mike. Okay, maybe I'm paying attention now more than I did during the regular season too. I might be guilty of it too. It feels like there's more wheeling, more skating, more creativity in his game.
Oh, his pass to Krejci on that power play was phenomenal.
All of it. All of it. And I look at it and say, for all the stuff we say about Krejci in the postseason, and we touched on Horton briefly too, Horton has played 15 playoff games where he's had a point. The Bruins are 13-2. The year they won the Cup, they went 10-1 when he had a point in the postseason. And I think we forget sometimes how much they missed him last year. And, like I sit here and say, I think Krejci's success is tied to Lucic in some capacity. And the more I look at it, I think it's Horton. I think it's those two guys together. Lucic, to me, sort of goes along with those two. If those two guys are on the ice and playing together, they're usually pretty good.